Ozzie. You always have trouble with that hose.
Bungie, where are you hiding now?
Hey, Ozzie, I want you to plant more of these great vegetables so I can eat them and build my cocoon, because I can't wait to become a butterfly. I really like the lettuce.
Hey, Bungie, where'd you go? Hey, I'll look for Bungie in the shed. You look for him in the garden. I'll bet you'll find a lot of other neat things as well. Pew!
Click on the treasure chest, then click me again. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you ever seen a yellow flower as tall as your parents? That's a sunflower. For this activity, you must first plant a sunflower seed and watch it grow into a huge sunflower plant. Then, when it's time to cut them down, you can enjoy a delicious and crunchy snack right from your very own sunflower. When the petals fall from your sunflower and the birds are pecking at the seeds, it's harvest time. Cut off the sunflower, leaving about a foot of stalk. Hang the sunflower upside down in a dry and airy place. When the seeds are dry, rub them off with your hand. Put them in an airtight tin or box. When you're ready for a snack, shell the seeds and put them on a cookie sheet. Bake in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. Shake the pan a few times. Keep a close watch because they can burn easily. When they're ready, take them out and gobble up a yummy snack. Next time, plant more seeds. When you're ready for a snack, shell the seeds and put them on a cookie sheet. Bake in an oven at...
The green arrow button allows you to go backwards. The pink double arrow button allows you to hear and read something again. The orange arrow button allows you to move forward. Pay attention to the slide bar. It will tell you how many more slides you have to go before you finish your experiment.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Would you like to give a present to someone? Here is a way you can share beautiful plants with others. All you need to make new plants are pieces from the plants you have. Some good choices to start with are some house plants, herbs, a cactus, flowers, or vines. When you get some new plants started, you can give them away to your friends. Ask if it's all right to cut a healthy branch from a plant in your house. If it's okay, cut the branch. Then strip off the lower leaves. Fill a pot with clean, damp sand. Make a hole in the sand with your finger. Place the stem of the plant in the hole and press the sand towards the stem. Put it in a cool spot with lots of sunlight. Keep the sand moist. Check the plant each day. If the plant seems to wilt, cut the top third of a plastic liter-sized pop bottle and turn it over the plant cutting. This will help keep the moisture in. After about 6 weeks, there will be roots on the stem of the cutting. You can then transplant it into potting soil. And there it is, a brand new plant. If you want to, you can tie a bow around the pot and give it to a friend or someone in your family.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. To play Ozzie's hidden picture game, try to spot all the things that are hidden in this scene. When you think you've spotted one, click on it. Be sure to listen for the clues. Try again.
There's Bungie the caterpillar in the grass. There's Bungie the caterpillar in the grass.
Guess again. You've just paused Ozzie's hidden picture game. Click on the stoplight to continue playing. Click the question mark sign if you need help. You've just paused Ozzie's hidden picture game. Click on the stoplight to continue playing. Click the question mark sign if you need help. To play Ozzie's hidden... Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Try again. Time to sweep up. I have to find the broom. Uncle, I can't find the ant. Where'd that silly hose go? Where'd that silly hose go? Friendly tree snake. What a pretty horse. What a pretty horse. What a pretty horse. Oh, so sorry. What a pretty horse. What a pretty horse.
Guess again. Guess again.
Oh, so sorry.
Guess again.
Try again. What a pretty horse. Oh, so...
Nope. Guess again.
What a pretty horse.
Guess again.
What a pretty horse.
Bye-bye.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you seen a rainbow? Do you remember where you saw it? Well, nothing is more exciting to see than a rainbow after a rain. In this experiment, you will be able to create a rainbow of your very own. You'll be able to watch it as long as you like. On a sunny day, get out the garden hose and adjust the nozzle to a fine, misty spray. Stand with your back to the sun, and presto! Like magic, a rainbow will appear in the misty water spray. A rainbow is made by the way water and sunlight react together. This is the same way a rainbow is made in the sky when it rains. The sun shines through some of the misty air up high. We get to see a beautiful rainbow. Be sure to show your parents.
Coming through! Aren't they cute? 2 peas in a pod.
Why are you so cold? Because I'm iceberg lettuce.
Click on the treasure chest, then click me again. Click on the treasure chest, then click me again.
Ray!
No.
Coming through!
Me.
I'm sprouting in here.
Click on the treasure chest, then click me again. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
How would you like to grow your very own tree? You don't even need a big backyard. You can even grow one indoors. First, use an avocado in a salad or guacamole. Then, keep the huge seed to sprout an avocado tree. Dry your seed for a day or two. Peel off the outer coating. Stick 3 toothpicks into the middle of the seed so that it can be suspended in a jar of water. Place the seed face down, pointed end up, into a jar of warm water. Keep the water level up to the bottom third of the seed. Carefully place the jar in a warm, dark spot. Be sure to keep an eye on the water level. After several weeks, roots should shoot out. When they do, put the jar in a sunny spot and wait for a stem to push its way out of the top of the seed. When the stem is about 4 inches high, you are ready to plant your tree in soil. Put some gravel in the bottom of a flower pot. Cover the gravel with some potting soil. Take the seed and hold it over the potting soil. Keep holding it while a friend puts more potting soil around the roots and pit until only 1/2 inch is showing above the soil. Water it well. In the winter, keep your tree in a sunny, warm place. In the warm weather, you can put it outside. Your tree will be your new friend for a long time.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
One thing every garden needs is a scarecrow. They're lots of fun to make, and they help to keep the birds away from your garden. To make a scarecrow, you'll need to gather together a hat, an old pair of pants, a shirt, a couple of large sticks or poles, some string, a pillowcase, and some straw. Be sure to ask if it's okay to use the clothes and the pillowcase. Using the string, tie the sticks together near the top, like a cross. Stuff the pillowcase full of straw and tie it. Draw a face on the pillowcase. Make sure you have the open end down where the neck would be. Slide the head onto the top of the stick frame. Place the hat on top of the head. Fit the shirt onto the frame and stuff it full of straw. Do the same with the pants, tucking the shirt in. Use some rope for a belt if you want to. You can dress your scarecrow up as fancy or as simple as you want to. When it's finished, name your scarecrow. Post it in the garden by sticking the support pole into the ground. Stand back. Doesn't it look great? The scarecrow could decorate your yard for Halloween. Or it could be a costume.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Oh, so sorry.
I sure would like to have a banana.
Guess again.
Have you seen my ladder?
No.
I see a sock.
Guess again.
Do you eat eggs for breakfast?
Try again. Guess again. Try again.
I see a sock. I see a sock.
Try again.
Oh, so sorry. Oh, so sorry.
Try again. Nope.
Oh, so sorry.
I see a sock.
Bye-bye.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Did you ever wonder what it would be like to be a bug? Imagine what the world would look like to a tiny little insect. What would a flower look like if you were a honeybee? What would your shoe look like to a butterfly? In this experiment, you'll get to see what the world looks like from a bug's eye view. Look around your yard for a caterpillar, ladybug, butterfly, ant, or other friendly insect. Try to imagine what you look like to them. Pretend that it is raining. Where could they hide to keep out of the rain? Are there any mushrooms around? Wouldn't that make a great umbrella for a bug? Look carefully at the underside of the mushroom. Wow! What a pretty pattern! Do you see any other places in your yard where a bug might hide in a storm? Get real close to the ground and look for any insects. There are lots of them. If you have a dental mirror, you can use it to get inside tiny places where you can't see. Look very closely at a flower. Closer! Get right next to it. Do you see any tiny bugs hiding in there? Now see if you can catch a bug or two. First, get a glass jar and poke plenty of air holes in the lid. When you find a bug that you want to watch for a while, pick some of the leaves that are around it and put them in the jar with the bug so that it will have some food. Also, put in a wet cotton ball so the little bug can get a drink. After you watch it for a short while, let the little bug go where you found it. A bug you'll like to watch is the lightning bug. Go out into the yard at night with your friends. Catch as many lightning bugs as you can. Put them in the jar. Then watch as they light up the night. After you've watched their light show, let them go where you found them.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. Click on a crayon at the bottom of the screen. Then click on the part of the picture that you want to color. Bye-bye! Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. To play Ozzie's Silly Sorter, drag the moving objects up to their correct match at the top of the screen. If you match the right one, the object will disappear. If you choose the wrong one, the object will fall to the ground. Act quickly, because the objects don't stop coming until you correctly sort 12 objects. To begin sorting, click on the stoplight.
Yummy!
You're cool. You're cool.
Yummy! Yummy! Yummy!
Good job.
You're cool. You're cool. Whoa! Whoa! You're cool. You're cool.
Good job.
You're cool. Bye-bye. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you seen a rainbow?
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Let's look for a small place to make a garden. It doesn't have to be very big at all. Some plants can grow in the tiniest place. You can make a tiny garden between two rocks in a walkway, or in a crack in the sidewalk. You ask your folks where's a good spot. Find a very small spot between two large rocks, bricks, or cement sections. You might find a perfect place in a stone walkway or in a sidewalk or driveway. Plant some seeds by dropping them in the crack between the two sections. Morning glory or mint seeds would do nicely. Let it rain on the seeds, or water them if it doesn't rain. Soon you will see plants growing from your miniature garden. Write notes to friends and family to come see your mini garden. They will love to come and see it.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment. Nice. You're doing great. Excellent. You're good. You're doing great. Excellent. Way to go. That was a good guess. Awesome. Way to go. You're good. Way to go. Excellent. Excellent. You're doing great. Way to go. Yeah. 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 Way to go. Yeah. Awesome. Nice. Awesome. Way to go. Excellent. You're doing great. You're good. You're good. Awesome. You're doing great. You're good. Awesome. You're doing great. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Awesome. Yeah. You're good. Nice. You're good. Try again. Excellent. Awesome. You're doing great. Try again. Bye-bye. Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Have you ever taken a look at a bird's nest up close? You know, birds use a lot of different things to make their nests. You'll have a surprise when you look through a magnifying glass and see seeds, bits of string, shiny pieces, feathers, and other things in, as well as sticks, twigs, grass, and mud. In the fall, when the leaves fall off of the trees, you can spot empty birds' nests easily. Most of the time, an empty nest is okay to take home, but sometimes something else may have moved in when the birds moved out. Check the nest over carefully for any signs that a mouse, insect, or other creature has made its home there. If it has, keep looking for a nest that no one is using. Do you have a place to look? Take a magnifying glass with you to look at the nest up close. Surprise! What did you find? Take the nest home with you and place it in a bowl. Water it and keep it moist for a week or two. Because there are seeds in nests, you will soon see sprouts growing out of the nest. Show your friends what you found.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Did you know that it is possible to grow a plant without any seeds? In this experiment, you will see how by using only a sweet potato and water, you can grow a plant. Ask your parents for a sweet potato, and you'll be ready to go. All you need for this activity is a sweet potato, a jar of water for your potato to swim in, and some toothpicks. Stick 4 toothpicks into your sweet potato at a level so that 1/3 of it will be in the water. Set the sweet potato in the jar of water and just let it swim there for a while. Keep the jar in a well-lighted spot, but not in direct sunlight. Add water if the level goes down while you're waiting for your sweet potato to grow. But before you know it, roots will begin to sprout right out from the bottom of the potato. If you want to, plant your sweet potato in soil.
Click on one of the bright objects to go to a game or experiment.
Would you like to give a present to someone? Here.
Are you finished for today? If you want to quit, click yes. If you want to keep going, click no. Are you finished for today? If I come back soon, okay? See ya.